Hello everyone and welcome to Miko's Corner. Today we will be playing Orwell. Having watched Person of Interest and played KOLM or Colm, I have had a distinct interest in replaying Orwell because it has been a while. So we have profile 1, 2, or 3. I do like this art, it's pretty cute. And it's my own. Profile options. No. I'll delete this one though. Okay. Yes. Profile 2. Let's start a new one. Select a profile photo. I'll go with her. She looks very cute. Alright, and... No, I should probably have a real name, huh? Let's go with Miko Nico. It's actually supposed to be Miko Neko, but I've kept it Nico because it rhymes over the years. It means priestess cat. My friend in middle school and I were super into anime at the time. And just inform me about updates, Orwell case. Alright, I'll blank this out. You guys don't need to see this. I know it's not necessary, but I might as well. We were in anime, and she gave me a Japanese style name. Not an actual name, but meaning type names, hence priestess cat. I agree. I am aware that my actions may severely impact the lives and citizens of the nation. I will work thoroughly and judge objectively in the best of my belief. While working, I will adhere to the laws and jurisdiction of the nation. This sounds a little spooky. Setting up profile. And apparently I didn't realize that Orwell Ignorance is Strength is actually season 2. I'll take a look at it and see if it's good enough. Oh, we're looking through security cameras. Very good security cameras too. April 12th, 2017, 7:48. AM or PM? Could be either. Man, that run cycle kind of sucks. Police record found. Lady in blue hair. Uplink to database. Ooh! There's an explosion. That's not good. Guess this is our first case. The clocks were striking 13. You're online. Good. Hi, Sims? I wanted to say it was Smize, but it wasn't. Call me Sims. I will be your advisor on Orwell. Together we will form both the first and the last line of defense against terrorism. For this test phase, you are one of the first people to try out the Orwell system under real circumstances, selected from thousands of applicants from across the globe. Normally, congratulations would be in order, but as you can see from the footage, there has been an incident. So let's get started. I've activated the reader tool for you. Its purpose is storing bookmarks to online websites and documents for easy access, and to highlight when there is new information to be investigated. First, I want you to be informed of the situation. Our leading newspaper, the National Beholder, will bring you up to speed. Headlines? Bomb obliterates Freedom Memorial and kills 3. Feel free to browse the National Beholder. I've activated the profiler. Open the unknown person file once you're done. In Bonton, explosion destroys the Freedom Memorial in Bonton. 3 people killed, 5 severely injured. Authorities receive strange letter. Negotiations in Trifilth failed. Pargesian president aborts negotiations with opposition. Violent riots in Triflin. Blaine encourages renewal. Movie shooting completed. 100 Grey Shadows. Valentine's Day 2018. Written and directed by Sumishi Aran by Rhubarb Productions. Hillberry. Shooting of Grey Shadow saga lasting 4 years finalized. 3rd part of the saga to hit movie theaters next Valentine's Day. Let's read about it. I don't really want to read about it. But I'm wondering if it's a joke about 50 Shades of Grey. 100 Grey Shadows. Sounds close enough, huh? It's a good day to fall in love. Singular. I am a little curious about these negotiations. Peace negotiations in the riot-ridden Pargesian capital city, Trifilth, have been aborted without any result last night. Independent sources report that President Cassart abruptly cut off communication with opposition representatives, as the latter presented a tangible plan for the organization of re-elections. The news about the premature cancellation of the negotiations caused thousands of people to resume demonstrations in the capital. It has been reported that demonstrators wearing hoods threw incendiary material into shop windows and onto cars. The police struggled to keep the situation under control. Prime Minister Blaine stated his worries about the negative developments regarding the political situation of the neighboring country and has requested both sides to resume diplomatic discussions. End paragraph. That feels like a typo. And I feel like I'm going to be drinking a lot during this playthrough if there's a whole lot of reading. But that's okay. Alright. Terrorist ambition suspected as a mysterious letter reaches authorities. Alright. At approximately 7:50 p.m. on Wednesday evening, an explosive device detonated at the Freedom Plaza in Bonton. According to official police reports, 3 people were killed, and at least 5 bystanders were severely wounded. The Freedom Memorial was nearly completely destroyed. Police forces closed off the area immediately. Experts believe the attack was an act of terror, with police confirming that the explosive device was homemade and triggered from a short distance away using a cell phone signal. Police reports also confirmed that several hours earlier, an anonymous letter containing the first 3 stanzas of the German folk song Die Gedanken sind frei, the thoughts are free, had reached local authorities. Prime Minister Blaine immediately issued a public press statement firmly condemning the assault and put the nation on high alert until the perpetrators have been brought to justice. End paragraph. Rosen Technologies. Oh, wait, I was reading that ad. Okay. Can I... Alright. Unknown person. The profile holds all known information on those we investigate. The file you have opened is for our main suspect. The blue-haired woman that the CCTV footage shows before the assault is no stranger to the police. Take a look at the arrest record. Oh. Watergate, Cassandra, July 10th, 2016. Alright. The highlighted elements in the record are pieces of data that are able to be extracted. We call these elements data chunks. Hovering over data chunks will reveal their relevance to the case. and any connections or information it may influence. Drag and drop all data chunks from the police database into a profile to upload them to our servers. July 10th, 2016, assault on a police officer. Arresting officer was Lloyd Duncan. She was held in Bonton Central PD. At Bonton. Suspect was arrested on site after Officer Franklin had been struck by an unknown object and became unresponsive. The protesters at the origin of the assault were forcibly removed, where the suspect was found kneeling and weeping on the ground. When asked to lay on the ground with her hands behind her back, the suspect cooperated immediately. Oh, I drag it over there. Upload complete. We also have her photo. Very good. Pictures and names are crucial information for Orwell to identify a person. Information in documents can only become a data chunk when it has clearly been assigned to a target person. Add the reason for Miss Watergate's prior arrest that has just been unlocked. We will need this info for to progress. Previously arrested. Good. With the data you extracted from the police record, a new document can now be accessed. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you believe in coincidence? I do not. Find data revealing where she attacked the police officer and you will see what I mean. Is this woman a terrorist? Woman allegedly injured a police officer 2 weeks ago. Remains in custody. Trial scheduled for August. Simple protester, anti-governmental terrorist. Photo, Bonton Central Police Department. The case that keeps the media and the public guessing, Cassandra W., pictured above, who had allegedly injured a police officer severely 2 weeks ago, is still being held in police custody. The young woman is accused of having hit the victim's head with a large brick. The incident occurred during a rampage at the Freedom Plaza as part of a demonstration against the newest amendments to the government's model project, the Safety Bill. Protests at the Freedom Plaza turned violent 2 weeks ago. Due to the chaotic nature of the scene, police have not yet been able to connect the crime to the accused, Cassandra W., who is an artist by profession, has denied the accusations completely and has asked her fans to show their support. A trial has now been scheduled for mid-August. The case received nationwide attention when Catherine Delacroix, Secretary of Security, labeled the alleged perpetrator alongside the other rioters as anti-governmental terrorists. Alright. The exact same location as the assault. Then she turns up there right after the explosion. Surely not a coincidence. As you know, Miss Watergate is still running around freely. We should find out why. We should also gather more background information on her. I want to know who we're really dealing with. Related document found. Oh yes, one who does street art by blowing monuments or memorials to pieces by any chance. Great, you have found another document. Before we go on, let's clarify your job and how it affects mine, shall we? You have extracted all the info I already knew about Miss Watergate. Starting now, I'm going into this case blind. The Orwell Ethical Codex dictates that investigators, like yourself, are the only ones allowed to access the documents of target persons. Advisors, like me, only get to see the data provided by the investigators. We will then draw conclusions and request action. Your primary job is to provide information you deem important. Never give away incorrect or misleading data. You may hit disable on a data chunk you do not want to pass on to Orwell. However, some data chunks might be necessary to progress on the case. Portfolio. We found Cassandra's website. One sec, I'm gonna take a drink of water. Harboring outstanding art. Oh, we can update her photo. Let's do that because we have her friggin' mugshot over here. Yay. Cassandra Watergate. Hi, I'm Cassie with an I. A colorful inhabitant of Wonderland right behind the rainbow. Glad you found me. Finally found the courage to quit my dull day job, focus on my art career, and put my stuff on port.folio. Below you will find a hand-picked selection of my latest works. You can browse through them by clicking on the arrows on the left and right side of the pictures below. See something you like? Why, of course you do, because it's freaking awesome, isn't it? Leave a message on my UTEL account, the Cassie92, and tell me which piece you'd like. I'm gonna make a fine art print and ship it right away to your doorstep. Best thing? Free of charge. Now off you go and have fun. Tags: professional, painting, pop art, and various. Good. You found a chat handle. That will allow us to overhear any conversations on that account. The listener has now been unlocked. New conversations will appear whenever they are started. My beloved furball, Kikiko. Definitely the only family I need. It's a cute cat. Yep, that beaut is me. I was never sure about the title, though. The Businessman's Forgotten Daughter. Or Victim of Traditionalism in Pink? What do you think? Let's throw that to Orwell. Let's drop that there. Quit previous job to focus on art. We should find out what that job was. Unknown person, April 13th. Hey, you. Hey, Jossie. I can't seem to find my credit card. I assume you took it, right? You got me, Sherlock. I'm in the middle of buying all of Bonton with that platinum card I lifted from your desk. Can't stop me now. Well, luckily for you, I don't mind you going on a splurge as long as you pick up some wine for dinner. Wine? Wine. What does Joseph Langley, my fearless attorney and all-round badass, have in mind this time? Probably just a business call from one of his favorite clients. Related doc. You now have a profile for a related person. It can be accessed via the profiler. Data chunks will only appear for targeted persons and can only be extracted into their relevant profiles. Actually, yes, this is exactly what's going to happen. Very serious business, Cassandra. I thought as much. Guess I better pick up shitloads of wine. You'll have to get that client of yours pretty buzzed to handle all that business. One bottle should be fine. She's a lightweight. Oh, whatever. I guess I shouldn't pick up some of those party pills from a pharma, aka my parents, then. Oh, come on, I was only teasing. Speaking of your parents, when are you going to tell them about us? Ugh, yeah, maybe. Gotta go now. Text you later. XOXO. Okay, so she's Watergate Pharma Entrepreneurs. That does ring a bell. Not just for you, apparently. Okay, so if I go back here, I can click Joseph, and there might be some more information through here. I don't think that's an important aspect. So the nice thing about this game is that it tells you if you still have information to find in these locations. Let's go here. Christmas present for my darling. This was actually meant to be a private piece, but oh well, I'd have a hard time keeping it to myself. Wrong profile. Yeah, but we know what's with him. So yeah, you have to go back and forth between characters. Alright, so there's that. Can't click anything else. Okay. Procedure closing raises manipulation suspicions. Investigation into the malicious injury of a police officer has been dropped due to lack of evidence. Speculated, Orwell informs me that you encountered conflicted data chunks. Whenever the content of two data chunks are at odds with one another, those will be shown as conflicted. When you extract one of the data chunks containing a conflict, the others will become invalid immediately. I'd highly recommend that you clarify the context of the conflict before you proceed, though this is your decision. Once the information has been parsed, there is no way to reverse your choice. Speculated that the accused parents manipulated the trial. Triumphant. The suspect's lawyer, criminal attorney Joseph Langley, looks like that. Can I? Dude, I want your photo. Bonton. The case that has been at the center of media attention for the last month has finally come to an end. Cassandra W. was acquitted of the alleged assault against a police officer before the trial took place, with the case being closed due to lack of evidence yesterday. However, the case might be reopened should new evidence be discovered. The suspect's lawyer, Joseph Langley, pictured above, welcomed the outcome. At no point has there ever been any valid evidence that my client was guilty. At no point at all. The revered defense attorney commented during a post-trial press gathering. The defense successfully brought video evidence depicting the incident in question, which eventually turned the tide of the proceedings. Meanwhile, the relatives of the victim expressed their disappointment of hearing the result of the lawsuit. They openly voiced their concerns that the wealthy family of the accused might have influenced the outcome in her favor. The victim, a father of 2 young sons, was rushed into hospital after the incident in mid-July, where he is still in an induced coma unresponsive to treatment. Alright, if I could get my hands on that video evidence, that'd be really nice. Is accurate. I mean, the judge turned it out for a reason. I would say that the conflict is right there, yeah. I would say that that is the accurate answer. There's a lack of evidence to prove that she killed that man. This is what I figured. A pity that the CCTV feed did not actually help. Maybe it will today. Products. Watergate Pharmaceuticals. Watergate Pharmaceuticals enriches lives with our industry-leading range of products, making an important contribution to your well-being. Mood-elevating medication. Selection of our most popular products. We have, oh god, I'm gonna have to pronounce this. Hexatol and a Hexatol Forte. Cough drops that fight against irritation of the throat based on natural herbs. Compensum activating pills against migraines and strong headaches. I need that. I remember in 5th grade, and I presume it was because I hit puberty, I had a headache every single day after school, without fail. Sometimes they'd be worse, sometimes they'd be more bearable, but it was always the constant at that age. Focusin is medication that increases concentration and cerebral performance. Forial Active, medication for the alleviation of arthritic joint pain. Methorin, antidepressant to help stabilize your emotions. Spirin, all-around painkiller that dissolves in water. Zamorolin Night, soothing pills for a good night rest against occasional sleeping problems and for acute application when suffering from insomnia. Can I not? I just have to drag it or scroll with my mouse. Company. Right. Watergate has been inseparable from progression and improvement of pharmaceutical research for more than 80 years. Watergate Pharmaceuticals is one of the nation's leading companies in the area of medicine, and at the same time largest medication exporter to all areas of the world. Business Watergate Pharmaceuticals, Inc. has been in the hands of the Watergate family, owning and managing the firm ever since its foundation in 1931. That's a really long time. CEO is Bruno Watergate, grandson of the founder. Also the founder of Central Pharmacy Congress, head of the charity foundation Children of Parges? Dr. Alice Watergate, co-partner of the firm with her husband, PhD in biology and chemistry. She leads the research and development laboratories. Ooh, Cassandra Watergate, Junior COO. Chief of Operations, I believe? Carrying the family tradition to the next generation, Alice's and Bruno's daughter, Cassandra, will soon be joining the executive ranks. Her business acumen and unique flair will write the next chapter of our 85-year-strong legacy. You can also change your photo to be this blonde one, but I like the blue one. To be fair, though, you can just collect photos. So we'll do that. Go back. Is that actually the same person? Looks like it. Same glasses. Alright, she was junior COO. And come on. Appointed to the COO of a pharmaceutical company pride by one of her parents. Being an artist and a junior COO seems quite odd. She also mentioned she had quit a dull job, didn't she? Yep, it's probably this one. Documents that you have already reviewed may be updated from time to time as events unfold. The reader will notify you when that happens. National Beholder just published a new article you may want to take a look at. See if there's any new information. Ah, now I see. Keeping it a family affair. Yeah. Jobs. Looking for suitable candidates for the following positions. Please address all applications to Josephine Marquardt, I don't know, head of HR. We are urgently looking for a chief operating officer, COO, to replace the retired formerly appointed predecessor. What we expect. Many years of work experience in a leading management position, preferably in pharmaceuticals, deep knowledge of pharmacy, master's degree in business, economics, similar language proficiency, English, French, and Chinese desirable. I would think Latin, because a lot of medicines have Latin words, right? A traditionally oriented character with a mindset that is nevertheless open for new challenges. A competitive and motivated spirit. They offer ambitious, challenging role with high responsibilities at one of the most renowned pharmaceutical companies in the country. Safe job. Competitive salary. Dynamic team. Research. They're also searching for a research intern, 3 to 6 months. Undergraduate studies or postgraduate biology, chemistry, biochemistry, similar. Reliability, team spirit, insight, dynamic team. Still happy to receive your application. Will you get paid as this intern? One thing that I hate about the US is that all internships are not paid. And I think they should be. Some kind of stipend. Or maybe I was wrong, and nothing stays in the family. Ouch. This is probably what she meant about quitting her job. Good. Currently I am thinking that our Miss Watergate underwent quite a radical change, don't you agree? Let's find out what happened in between these two lives of hers. What may have caused the radical shift? So I'm reading everything that I can right now, because it's the tutorial and I'm not on a time frame. I know that in other episodes or scenarios, cases, things are going to get very fast. I'm going to have to like scan through a page like super quick, drag things over to Orwell and upload it to its system. But also if my reading all of this information is annoying or unhelpful, let me know, and I'll do a little more scanning of the reading and finding the relevant information and make more comments. crime rate continues to drop. Bonton. The Ministry of Security has presented latest numbers of crime statistics in the country. Never before have there been so few violent crimes. Delacroix gave a press conference early this morning. On Thursday morning, the Ministry of Security published the new crime statistic report for the preceding year. According to this report, the number of recorded criminal offenses decreased by 4.8% in comparison to last year. The crime rates have been continuously declining over the past several years as a direct result of the implementation of the safety bill. Secretary of Security Catherine Delacroix appeared very pleased by these numbers and declared the development an outstanding result of successful safety policy. When confronted by the recent assault in Bonton, she once again admitted the ambitious goals of the government have not yet been accomplished. She further mentioned that activities are currently being established which will have a considerable impact, preventing further incidents. HOD. HOD. Not sure what that means. Oh my goodness. There's so much to read here. And we'll do that on the next episode. I hope you guys are enjoying this game thus far. Please let me know in the comments below if you want to see me continue, if there's a certain decision you would like me to make in the future. I don't remember what decisions I can make, but I would be willing to contemplate them. If there's a suggestion you have for another game I should play, I have this on my list. I will be continuing The Walking Dead, and I definitely want to play Subnautica Sub-Zero. Besides that, I'm not sure what will be next that I want to play for you guys, but let me know and I will consider it. Make sure to like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel and hit that bell for notifications every time I upload a new video. See you next time!